beautiful souls. Welcome back to your daily divine messages from Spirit. My name is Princess Leah. I am an intuitive artist and healer. I use the tools and methods of performing arts and healing arts to heal the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love here on my channel. Today, we're going to get into the tarot of channeling the energies for the sign of Cancer. This is the recap of our Tea+Tarot Tuesday episode that we had last night. My Tea+Tarot Tuesdays are live unfoldings, live readings where you can see my face, where chatting face to camera. So if you like those kind of styles of readings, over just seeing the cards, you can definitely check out my Tea+Tarot Tuesday playlist. For those who like to see the cards, that way you can see the pictures, and if there are additional messages that speak to you, that means it's also for you. The recap is not as long as our Tea+Tarot Tuesdays, obviously, since they're not live unfoldings, live chats. But yes, I hope that one of these readings help you and give you a little bit of a better insight and a little bit of better understanding of what's going on in the energies right now for you, Cancer. As you can see, we have 4 different decks that we are pulling from. We have the Divine Feminine column, the Divine Masculine, the Collective, and messages from Spirit. And so this is something that, let me move this over a little bit just so they're a little bit closer. But this is so that you can look at the energies of the divine feminine energy within yourself, the divine masculine energy, the collective divine feminine and masculine energy as one. And then you can also see the messages from Spirit. If you are listening for a masculine or a feminine, just make sure that you also look at it within themselves as well. But for the Divine Feminine Collective, let's go ahead and get started. You can see here the 4 of Wands came out with the Crone of Swords and the Crone of Pentacles. So let's take a look at this 4 of Wands. What I love about this one is that Cancer, you are definitely ready to celebrate. You're ready to come into a space of union. 4 of Wands is that card of union, of ascension, and of just being able to live freely and have fun with your friends, with your love. 1111 gates to heaven, they say, for the 4 of Wands, so maybe you're seeing that a lot. The Crone of Pentacles and the Crone of Swords here is indicating, Cancer, that you are in the space of really taking in a lot of wisdom. Maybe you're getting answers or advice from wise elders. Maybe you are a wise elder giving advice to others. But I'm seeing that there's a very, very strong emphasis on understanding more about the decisions you want to make in your life with, that Crone of Swords. We have the eclipse here in the cards, which is perfect because right now, at the time of this reading, energy is timeless. So whenever this message finds you, it's your message. But at this time of the reading, we have our first lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo on the 13th or 14th, wherever you are in the world. And so what I'm seeing with this Crone of Swords, with that eclipse and the birds here kind of singing on the sides, is that you are getting a lot of downloads, a lot of information from your spirit guides, from the universe, from your ancestors. You're also hearing a lot of messages, maybe from the birds. As you can hear in my background, we have these little birds, little baby birds that just were born and live in my wall. And so every spring they come out and they are just so tiny and they just chirp, 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 and my cat goes crazy. And so maybe you're just seeing those as signs as well, that there is some, birds are also communicators. They are messengers of spirit. So maybe that is something that is really giving you some advice, giving you some wisdom to know that you're not alone and that your ancestors and angels are with you. But this lunar eclipse in Virgo has a lot to do with closing out cycles of things that are no longer in alignment with your highest self, with your healthiest self. You see, my throat is starting to close up, as you can hear. I've been trying to clear it out. That's that throat chakra of expressing your truth. And so things that are not in alignment with your truth right now, Cancer, Feminine, you are definitely clearing out, closing out, so that you can speak your truth and set the right intentions and make your final decision on something. It could be a decision on how you want to invest your money with the Crone of Pentacles. Maybe it's about how you want to build your legacy, how you want to be remembered, how, trying to be responsible and abundant, how you want to build abundance in your life. Maybe you're getting advice from from elders or from advisories to build your legacy, to build generational wealth. As you can tell with this Crone of Pentacles, she's even planting seeds or just sprinkling seeds back into the earth so that those seeds can continue to grow. And what you don't see is every time that you plant seeds, every time you you make a decision that's in alignment with your truth, every time that you make a decision that is in alignment with your ascension into your highest self, every time you choose healthy, choose love, choose peace, you are sprinkling seeds. And this bottom of the deck, what you don't see is what you don't see coming is that these seeds are being planted for growth. They are being planted and they are growing. You have been tending to a beautiful garden that maybe you haven't seen because we're just coming out of winter. And now the spring season is coming up and they're going to start growing and blossoming. Maybe it's taking you a while to see the seeds that you are growing. But all you can do in that state is trust that they are gonna grow. All you can do is continue to water your seeds, water those plants, give them sunshine, right? The same thing with it, you see this divine feminine is with child. And so maybe if you are Cancer feminine with child, you know that you can't rush a baby to be born. If you have been a mother before, or if you have given birth, you know you can't rush a baby to be born, just like you can't rush the plants to grow, which means the same concepts of you can't rush your healing, you can't rush the abundance that is coming in, you can't rush your success. All you can do is nurture all your dreams, nurture your ideas, nurture the seeds that are being planted into the ground, so that when it is time to come into this union, which I'm seeing right here with this Two of Cups here underneath, when it's time to come into union with a significant partner, it could be a soulmate, it could be a work partner, platonic, family, friend, soul tribe. But if it is something, whatever it is, there's definitely a partnership, an equal partnership. And if it is on a romantic level, there is something that is a very, very divine contract that your souls chose. If it's with, maybe it's with your friends, maybe it's your cousin, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your boss. If it's not romantic, if it's more platonic or more career based or purpose based, I'm hearing divine feminine, you're coming into the right people, into union with the right people, the right energies and the right resources that will enable you to really live freely, fully, and abundantly and deeply in conscious love. You're people who will equally respect you and what you have to offer as you are respecting them. Your ideas are growing and you're coming into this equal respect and power. I'm just hearing power partners. So whether that's, again, a business partner, a romantic partner, power partners is what I'm hearing. So you have to let some things cancel out with this Virgo full moon eclipse. And whenever this video finds you, you're in a place where it's time to surrender to the release. Surrender to the sleep is what I just heard also. Surrender to all that is no longer serving you and let it go. I love that actually. Surrender to the release, Divine Feminine. Because when you close out that cycle, when you surrender to the things that are not for you, in alignment for you, that's when you can enjoy the abundance of all that is for you. That's when you can enjoy the excess, I'm just hearing the plethora of blessings and beauties and benefits that are for you. So the tea formation, as you may or may not know if you're new to my channel, my Tea and Tarot Tuesdays, we pull some tea affirmations because I am also a tea maker and I offer tea and tarot soul sessions with each booking. So you get a 1 ounce loose leaf handcrafted tea when you book a reading with me. And also during the Tea and Tarot Tuesdays, we read these tea formations from other beautiful tea makers, and they give some additional messages, some additional affirmations. This one says, give to yourself and to others. Give to others and give to yourself the same attention. So I'm hearing that with this Seven of Pentacles, and it's also that Two of Cups energy too, that it's about equal give and receive. Give and receive. All right, it's not about give and take in a partnership. It's a give and a receive. How can I give to you? How can I receive from you with grace and gratitude? Right? How can I give to you with grace and gratitude without, expecting, and just being able to love? How can I pour into my own garden, into my own plants, into my own ideas, into my own heart, as well as pour into yours and allow you to pour into me, and as well as pour into yours? So that's something I'm hearing, the interdependence about a partnership is what makes a partnership work. Okay. So yes, maybe that's something that you need to clearly state and find your expression of what that looks like for you, Divine Feminine Cancer. So let's go on to the Divine Masculine Cancer here. We have the High Priestess that came out. The High Priestess is about really tapping into your spirituality, really tapping into your spiritual connection with Source, with yourself, finding all the wisdom. I always hear the word radical acceptance with the High Priestess, because you're taking the shadows and the lights, the darkness, all of the pain that you've gone through, the relationships that didn't work out, and you are learning from them, using them to become wise, to use them, see them as spiritual lessons, so that you can then give to others the advice that you have learned based on your experiences, right? And so I'm also hearing with the High Priestess that maybe you have been experiencing issues with your identity, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you have multiple multicultures, multiple races or ethnicities that have given you some confusion. That's only for a couple, maybe. Maybe you're in an interracial relationship that's given you some, that's making you look within and find and seek the truth and seek, spiritual guidance and how you should move forward with that Eight of Wands up here, despite what other people are trying to convince you. I'm hearing birds of a feather flock together, going back to that bird knowledge right there. It's like maybe there are some people, Divine Masculine, trying to say you cannot be with someone who doesn't look like us, who isn't in the same class, isn't the same race, isn't the same whatever. And you're really trying to take out all of those experiences, take out all of their opinions, and listen deeply within your own soul, within spirit, within Source, and find the knowledge using your spiritual wisdom so that you can take the right action This T formation for the High Priestess here says, let your greatness shine, let your greatness show from your inner light. So regardless of what you've been through, Divine Masculine, regardless of what other people's opinions have been, regardless of what kind of trauma you have gone through, you are learning how to let your greatness show through your inner light, your inner wisdom, your inner spirit. And that's inspiring. Inspire, right? Inspire means to, it means in spirit. You are being inspired to take action, inspired action, to move in the direction that you want to move, to end old cycles and begin new. You are very excited. You're ready to, you have a direction you're ready to go in. And so right now you're looking in that direction. And these are the what you don't see, the strongest energies you don't see within you. This is what's hidden in that within you and spirit, the conversation you're having between you and spirit directly that people don't see. Is that the direction that you're looking at, you're ready to go. Maybe you also are feeling a sense of distance with the direction and with the idea and with the desires that you're wanting to bring. Now, last night, actually, underneath that, I did that backwards. Last night, under the Two of Wands, was the Two of Cups. So there's that two energy, 222. You might be seeing that is of alignment. Maybe when in February there was something that was significant, or during the 2-2 or 222 portal, there was something significant that kind of awakened you to realize this is the direction I want to go in. But maybe you're feeling very distant from this direction. Maybe you feel distant from this connection of this Two of Cups that is aligning. It's the, again, also to mirror the feminine's Two of Cups. And so there is a partnership, whether it is platonic or romantic, there is a partnership that is definitely written, definitely coming into fruition that you don't see, that you're choosing the direction to go in. And it's also something that is fated. It is a soul contract. It's a tethered contract. So you are trusting, Divine Masculine, trusting that whatever decision you make, whatever choice you go to, whatever decision you choose, that they will return. Maybe you have had to let it go. Maybe, again, going back to that 2 and 3 of Wands, you feel like you are at a distance. You feel like maybe you are across the world from this partner or from this business venture. Maybe you have to travel to get there, or maybe they have to travel to get to you, but you see your ships are coming in. What you seek is seeking you. The path is wide open for you. And I'm hearing so close but so far away. You see the ships, you see this connection. You feel it. You know it's there. Now you just are trying to figure out how to get there, how to bring it into fruition. You're trying to figure out when is it coming in. But it's definitely something that is a deep desire and wish for you with this star. So masculine, whatever it is that you're wishing for, a job, a career path, wanting to really follow your mission, your purpose, your passion, or if it is a person, that is also in store for you. Oh, I'm sorry. The 6 of Cups was here. It got all jumbled, but I have to bring it up because the 6 of Cups is also about past life, nostalgia, you, family, siblings, childhood love. You could have loved this person since you were a child. You see how cute this is? Actually, it's almost like a story just in of itself, just these two. When you were children, this is only for some, maybe one person, but when you were children, you're sharing this cup, right? You're sharing, he's offering this little cup of a flower to this girl. And then as you grow up, now you are coming into union, getting married, choosing, committing your life to each other. It's like you've loved this person since you were a child, but you've also, what I was picking up is you've also spent lifetimes with each other. You spent lifetimes looking for each other, finding each other. And now I'm hearing in this lifetime you finally have found each other. And that is the part that is why you are really tapping into such soul wisdom, because you're looking at it from a deeper perspective than just what you can see in this physical earth realm. You are able to see the history of your past life with this person. You're able to see what your soul's contracts have always been beyond just this lifetime. You have always, and you're trusting that you know the wisdom of your soul. You know the wisdom beneath the surface of your bodies, and that's why you continue to be drawn towards each other. That's why you continue to be drawn towards this passion, this art, this dream, because your soul, the depth of your soul knows that is your person and your purpose. Take that as it resonates. So as the collective Cancer, as one unit, there's definitely, you have a lot of 5 energy, shifting, expansion, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. So maybe you're seeing 555 on the clock or anything like that. You know, that is of radical expansion, radical shifting, awakening too. Because this 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, this is about, being in some sort of competition, whether it's with yourself, whether it's with a community, whether it's with a job or a family. But I almost feel like you're fighting for your existence. You're fighting for your authority and for your validation to exist, to be there. And maybe you're fighting for your position, in your job. And if you lose your position, you lose your job. That 5 of Pentacles is also about losing a job, or getting casted out of a community. So I feel like you're really right now fighting to stay, but also fighting for yourself, because something is shifting. Fighting for your abundance, fighting to shift out of lack mentality, fighting to shift out of feeling like you're constantly fighting. Isn't that interesting to say? But I'm also, with this Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups, it's like you're fighting to shift out of this lack, poverty mentality. Maybe you also don't even really want to be in this job. I'm hearing for someone. But you are fighting to stay afloat. So you're trying to find, what other opportunity can I consider? And there is an opportunity for you that Spirit is bringing to you, the Page of Pentacles and 4 of Cups, but maybe you're very hesitant about it because you have been fighting for so long. You have been fighting for your survival for so long that this opportunity almost seems too rare that you don't know if you can actually even say yes. But I'm hearing, all you gotta do is say yes. What you don't see is if you do say yes, yeah, there are gonna be some big shifts. But this tower moment here in this collective deck doesn't give me the vibes of something awful. It gives me the vibes of enlightenment, of awakening with that sun card and the third eye igniting this blue third eye. I'm seeing that it's helping you, whatever, if when you do say yes to the opportunity, maybe it's a position, maybe it's an offering. When you do say yes, it might shift you out of the lack mentality and it will rattle up your world. Literally, with the world card underneath this, it will break open an old world so that the new world can come through, the new earth can come through. You are awakening to a new earth. You're having this major enlightenment about who you are, what you deserve, and that's why you're fighting the authority. I just heard you're fighting the matrix. You're fighting to get out of what you feel stuck in so that you can be free and say yes to the opportunities, and that will bring you into a brand new world, Cancer. Don't be afraid of the surrender. This is what did we say for the divine feminine? Surrender to. Surrender to the release. Because what you have in store when you awaken to truth, when you awaken to your truth, to your purpose, it'll rattle it up and it'll break open the old world so that you can really come into your new world. The Eight of Wands underneath that. The Eight of Wands again underneath that. It will break open a new world for you to take inspired action. And two, your passion, ending old cycles, beginning new. Spirit over here has some really beautiful energy of what you're coming into, Cancer. Spirit says you have unlocked a new world of abundance. You are now merging another Four of Wands with the Ten of Crystals. That is of abundance. That is of joy, of legacy, of generational wealth. You are merging with your highest timeline. You are merging with all of the abundance that is your birthright. So, though you might be going through these major shifts right now, though you might be feeling like things are crumbling and I'm hearing, I just saw like tectonic plates. You know, the earth is just crumbling underneath you. What it's doing is it's building and bringing you to the new world of your highest timeline. That's why you have to surrender to the release. So it may be giving you some anxiety with this Nine of Swords, but have compassion for yourself right now, Cancer. Have compassion, because compassion is your strength. So you may be feeling a bit anxious with what is shifting. You may be feeling a bit anxious of what is planting, what is growing. You may not be able to quite see this abundance yet that's merging with you because you're right now in the space of the shift, in the space of the empire crumbling, of the world's opening and breaking open. That can be a bit uncomfortable, but tap into your high priestess. Tap into what you cannot see. Tap into what you can't see with your two eyes, but you can see with your third eye. Okay, Cancer? This is why tarot is so beautiful for me, because these are the energies that you are seeing strongly, but these are the energies that you don't see, here supporting you, that you don't see coming. Spirit says what you don't see is the Queen of Crystals, of abundance, Virgo energy. This Virgo full moon is bringing you into stability. It's helping you ground and secure and stabilize your life. This is actually helping you get your life together. That's that Virgo energy. And it is bringing you a celebration. It's bringing you to the right people, the right soul tribe. It's giving you a reason. You will have a reason to celebrate, Spirit says. I assure you, you will have a reason to celebrate. Look at these full moon energies. So during this full moon, set the intentions of what it is that you are coming into fruition with, what it is that you are building, what it is that you are planting, what it is that you are releasing and allowing to shift and crumble. This oppression, what have you been oppressing with the Three of Wands underneath that, or Three of Swords? What are you oppressing? Or, I'm sorry, what are you releasing? What oppression are you releasing during this full moon? Set those intentions so that you can come into the abundance and the celebration that is here for you. The karmas, the third party toxic cycles, the generational curses, the oppressions over your throat chakra, your expression of your truth, your solar plexus chakra of following and trusting your intuition, the oppression over your ancestors, that generational oppression, the worldly oppression, because you got the Empress underneath that. So Spirit says, yes, balance. Feminine energy, that Empress, divine feminine energy, is attracting all of the abundance. She attracts and receives it all. That beautiful creativity, that beautiful conception of creation. You are the divine Empress, regardless of your gender. We all have that feminine energy. You are attracting in the abundance because you are releasing the oppression. You are releasing the toxic cycles. You're releasing the pain and you're healing from it and turning it into wisdom. I'm hearing Chiron, the wounded healer, taking all of your pain, taking all that you have learned, all that you have fought for, so that you can turn into these Crone of Pentacles and the Crone of Swords, so you can give wisdom back to others, so that you can be the high priestess and give advice that people will seek you for, because you'll have gone through it and you have celebrated. You have the Four of Wands out here twice. You are ascending so that you can then merge. You have to raise your vibration to a higher frequency of love in order to merge into each other of love. This is really beautiful energy, Cancer. Don't let the anxiety try to tell you that's just the ego, right? That's the ego saying, trying to hold on to this last hoorah. That's that fighting the ego. Maybe that's the part of you that you're fighting with yourself, is your anxiety. Let it crumble. Let it awaken. Let it move through you. It too shall pass. Okay? I hope that this helps. This was really beautiful. If it did, definitely give this video a thumbs up so it can help the algorithms. Let anyone else who might need to find this message find it so it can help them through what they're going through. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, be a part of our Vibe Tribe, where we're healing the heart of a woman and the soul of mankind through conscious love. If you're interested in a tea and tarot soul session, you'll receive a 1 ounce loose leaf handcrafted tea from my FemRems apothecary. And for the month of March, if you're interested, if you've never booked with me before, your first reading will be free. It'd be a mini reading, pre-recorded. So if that is something that you're interested in, you can email me and at my FemRems apothecary, femrems811@gmail.com. Information's in my description box. You can also find me over on my social media, Princess Leah 888 on Instagram, and you can message me there. And until next time, my beautiful beloveds, thank you so much for being here. Peace and love. Namaste. Bye.